Hey, we feel. Welcome back. How y'all doing? It's your girl Lati here at Tears and We Tarot, your favorite channel messenger where you just never know what you're gonna get. It show is like a whole box of chocolates. You know what I mean? We had started a session and we got a call and we had to take that and come on back in here and try it again. So we put the do not disturb on because we always have a tendency to forget to do that when we start recording. So we're going to see if we can jump back into the flow of what we was flowing on. So hang on in here. Rock with your girl. Don't know how it's going to start off. Could be like cold Crisco. I tell you, it's like cold Crisco, where you have to get it out the pan, get it warmed up. Most High come in and put some fire up underneath this here thing, and we sure enough get to cooking. So let's see if we can jump back into this flow or just start another one. I don't know what it is. Most High bring it back. Anywho, just want to let y'all know, got to put the disclaimer out there. I'm spiritual, very spiritual, not religious at all, not. So you might hear some stuff that you may not like a whole lot. I don't know how it's going to set with you, but sit for a spell, you know what I mean? And if at the end of it come together for you, hit that little noti bell. You know what I mean? If it end up being something that you care about, go ahead on and share it out. And if you vibing so far, I mean, like, we just getting into this thing. But if you vibe, go ahead on and make the video small and subscribe. You can do that. You can do that now. You can do it in the middle. You can do it later. Whenever you feel like it is your world, it is your world. Okay? Let's jump on into it. Do we got the right cards? We don't. What you want to get? This soul journey back out again? Yep. Okay. We prayed over the deck, y'all. We asked the Most High to come in and bless this deck, use it as tools to deliver a message that's going to be edifying on yourself so that I can edify the source, edify you, my wheat, so that you can edify the source and let us come together over a common goal, a mindset, you know what I mean, the theme of this message, however it might go, so that we can unify, exponentiate that power and edify the source. I mean, because at the end of the day, baby, you call for good bread. I don't know if anybody told you, but you're called for good bread. Yes, you are. Peace is on the bottom. Peace. I heard my dear. It keeps me at peace. Peace is still. Funny, hilarious. But we are. People are looking for peace these days. You know, peace. Trust that, I guess. Father said yes. But we got some pride going on here. That's in the middle of the gut. We got peace, trust, and pride going on. What's on the top? Indecision. Yeah, that came out when we was just doing that other quick little reading. Indecision. So the Father said, yeah, bring that back. Run that back one more time. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Using intuition in all aspects of your life. Discipline. Stay disciplined to that. To use your intuition. Because we was talking about that young lady that, you know, everybody ain't your friend. They just not. And you got to use your intuition. Oh, we had also prayed too. And Father said that it's all kind of spirits up in this space today. It is. And we know, again, tares and wheat tarot. Tares and wheat, baby. That's the parable. Tares and wheat means that the tares is sown in with the wheat. Yeah. Loneliness, fear, and guilt. But balance is out under here too. No balance. Tares is sown into the wheat field, right? And they look just like the wheat. You can't discern it. You got to use that intuition to be able to see and be disciplined about that. And sometimes that might make you lonely. You know what I mean? It might put you in a state of loneliness. But fear says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Don't fear being alone. And don't be guilty about pushing folks out of your life that ain't no good for you. That's the thing. You're going to have to show some courage. Show some courage against this loneliness. You know, so that you ain't got a whole bunch of people around you that's plotting your demise. Because that's what happened to that girl. People around her plotting her demise. People that she thought was friends, confidants, people that she would be safe with. You know, and these days, folks is just not. Empathy. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. That's a challenge. Because how do you see, what those other people... First of all, I can see people being jealous, because jealousy is a whole thing. Jealousy, envy, all of that is a whole thing, right? But it's hard for me. I understand it, but I can't... Yeah, that's tough. Because when you realize that you are everything, like you are a whole piece of creation, you are a pixel of the Most High God, a source itself, what is there for you to ever be jealous of, my wheat? Like what? What is it? Each one of us in our own unique way. We are. And if you got people in your life that don't treat you as such, that don't honor you and value, you need to change your room. And sometimes listening to your intuition and staying disciplined to do that right there, to remove people out of your life, could make you feel lonely. And you could be fearful of that. Fearful of being alone and guilty about pushing people away. I'm pushing all these folks out of my life, out of my space, but if they don't mean you no good, beloved, then they got to go. And you have to have courage to do that. Yeah, empathy for those could be a challenge, especially if it's somebody that's hurting you. Or you feel like they could hurt you, because that indecision, using your intuition, is here. Use your intuition. We see how people end up all the time when they don't use their intuition. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I can't change. You might be a person that feel like, I always want to help other people out, and I feel good when I help folks, but sometimes you have to accept that there's some of these folks that you just ain't going to be able to help. They really got to go to the Father and do that healing. Like them other spirits that be sitting around with me, you know what I mean? The ones that has been condemned to lower realms, and they can't do nothing but roam but to and fro, seeking who they could devour. I accept that they here. And I have courage. I have inner strength. I have to face the fact that they sewn in, they baked in. Like they into our reality. And we know that they here. But to recognize and be aware of who they are takes discipline. And to pull yourself away from that and disconnect takes courage. And it might make you feel guilty. It might make you feel lonely, even isolated. But that's okay. You can get through it. Accept that you can, because your service could be in jeopardy. Maybe that's how you need to serve yourself. Again, grief. Challenge. Challenge with grief. Why? Because first of all, you might be a person that wants everybody to be to the good. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm not seeing you as that because I see myself as everything, so I see you as everything. My mind is not even on the fact that you might be trying to plot my demise. You know what I mean? But to stay clued in and using this indecision, this intuition that's baked in, that's telling you like them warning systems, like, oh no, something ain't right about that. Have courage and discipline to lean into that, because it could save your wheat life. It could save your whole wheat life. In here, all right, this bottom one, nope, top, okay. Yeah, that's how we get back to health, to be healthy, to stay healthy. Honoring the physical vessel, that warning system. That warning system is supposed to tell you what's going on, to keep you safe. To keep you safe, my wheat. Adversities. They help you grow. They do. They help you grow. Maybe it's something else in that health card. I feel that's not all it. Yeah. Self-esteem. Increasing the health of your self-esteem. A lot of these challenges do that. Forgiveness is here. Despite what's going on, we're going to have a forgiving spirit. We are. Because forgiveness is not for the other people, it's for self. So that you're not harboring all of this nasty, gunky ass energy. You know what I mean, y'all? And yeah, doubt trying to push out. We had that in the other one. Loneliness want to pop back out. I know that I'm never alone. You're not. The Most High God is with you at all times. You never alone. You never by yourself. Ever. Ever. You can never be by yourself. You just can't. You know, and there's a lot of us that's going through the same things. The collective itself is going through a lot of grief, a lot of sadness, you know, a lot of, you know, waking up to empowerment, I feel. I just heard that whole statement, waking up to empowerment. You know, to know that we can do more. Releasing this, what's back out? Fear, courage. But then we got blame here too. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Don't blame other people for where you at. Again, self-esteem. Nobody does anything for your self-esteem but you. You got to know that you are a pixel of the Most High God. That you are source itself. And you have the ability to save yourself. But you got to be dialed in and clued into that intuition. Pride in reverse. I love myself and see myself in everyone. We don't. We don't see ourselves in everyone. We don't. We look at each other like we strangers. Like we not even creation. Like the Most High didn't make you just like it made me. Called and made by its infinite intelligence, the wisdom, and animated and connected by the breath of life. You know, we are all creation. And these adversities here is here to grow us. Health is back here. Adversity is here. Somebody having a challenge with their health, they could be. Again, we've been talking about freedom. People wanting to have that empowerment, freedom, the feeling of being free. But we don't see each other in each other. We don't see each other. We don't. Regret and happiness. I know that I cannot change the past, and I'm aware of being happy means that I am on the right path. Somebody regret their happiness or their pathway to happiness, or regret not being happy. Regret not being happy. Yeah. What else is it? Loneliness, back out again. Somebody not happy. Somebody not. It's a lot of us that's not. I mean, it's that fake pseudo, you know. I'm looking at the sunshine out here today. It's shining, but it's cold as shit out there. When I say cold, ooh, that's why I'm still drinking coffee, y'all. Because it's cold as H-E-double out there. It look like it's warm. It ain't warm. It's just like some of these people could look like they nice. They look like they warm-hearted. They look like they kind-hearted. They ain't. They icicle cold in the inside. Icicle cold. Iceberg blocked. Heart froze. You got to have that ability to stay tuned in and connected to your intuition. Yeah. Pride. Again. Health. Right back out. Adversity. What do I feel? That the health of our pride is in a challenge. Yes. Or people too prideful and it's impacting, you know, our ability to be happy. You know, poor health, adversities, you know, but the adversities come to grow us. Anything else in here? Nope. Peace. Peace to that dead, yo. See what the African goddess got to say. Dropping cards everywhere. Look what's on the bottom. Seasons, grief, giving and receiving. That's just right there on the bottom. Giving and receiving, grief, seasons, grief. Get all of them in there. That's the energy. That's what I feel too. It's so muddy. It's so thick. You know what I mean? These energies sitting around here. You know, folks sitting around you just all up in your space. That don't mean you no good. Really looking for the opportunity to devour you. To take you out. Yeah, grounded and good juju. You get grounded though. So you can develop some good energy. So you can see. Staying grounded also helps you with being able to tap into that intuition we saw and the soul journey. Tap into your intuition so you can see who for you and who not. You peep out how they moving around for real. You know, because action speaks louder than words. They do. You mean to tell me that them people didn't have no nothing, that they was kind of funny or strange, you know what I mean, around this young girl? Creativity fell out. We got soul forgiveness. We saw forgiveness in the other deck. Forgiveness is for you, not for other people. Awakening to that. Awakening to what? Pain, trials and tribulations, birthing something new. Right? Look at the flow that's around that. Flow of change and creativity always come after pain. Soul forgiveness is here, forgiving people for the pain that they have caused against you. It's going to create something within you. But somebody has some shame that they need to release. Challenge with shame. Yes. Shame over what? What's the shame, Father? What's the shame? Shame over what? Shame over what? Thank you, Father, for these cards. Use them as tools to deliver your message to your wheat field so that I may be edified, edifying onto the source of your wheat, so that your wheat may be edified and they can edify you. Then also edify, let us come together and magnify our power so that we can further edify you, Father. Yes. So forgiveness is right back out. Cosmic power. Look at that, coming together. Forgiving yourself, soul forgiveness increases your power. It does. It allows you to come together with unity. Does somebody have a divine lineage? Father says yes. And you're going to harvest something. You're going to bring in something. But know that you need to feel safe. Feeling the safety in being safe. Right? Using your intuition to keep you safe. Because you have something that you are going to manifest. And you are awakening. You are. You're awakening to something. But you need to make a bold and brazen decision. You do. And when you make that decision, it's going to be miracles coming after that. Miracles. And it's going to help you shine. Grounded. Staying grounded. We saw grounded earlier. Get grounded so that you can shine. Stay connected. Your connectivity. And that, baby, is the truth. The truth of what? That some of these folks be out here wearing masks and it flew out my hand. I got to go get it. Yeah, folks out here be wearing masks. They do. And you can't always see who for you and who not. Keep your intuition dialed in, tapped in, dialed in all the time. That's why I come around here and we read for the wheat. You know what I mean? For the wheat. It's tares and wheat to roll, baby. So you can see the tea, to see the tares. What's going on around you. Where to take your energy off of. Keep your energy on you. You got to see the tares and know about them. You know, so you can pull your energy back. Put it on you, because you the one that's called for good bread, y'all. You the one called for bread. You know, the rest of that shit gonna be burned and destroyed. But you gonna be called for bread. Yep. That should bring you some joy. Nourish that. Nourish your joy. Nourish yourself. Nourish your inner you. Nourish your inner child. Maybe you're going through a radical rebirth. And the radical rebirth is underway. Because there's a whole lot of rage going on in this day. It is. Folks is pissed. I mean, that lady, her baby got... What? Come on. Your baby go on vacation with friends and never come back? You gotta be mad as hell about that. Who wouldn't? It's a storm. We see so many people, again, get pleasure out of what? Causing other people grief. And we helping to manifest it. We co-creators in our own demise these days because we not clued in, tapped in. We not. Clued in, tapped in. Worthiness is here. You are worthy, beloved. To just realize that everybody ain't for you. And it's okay for you to pull your energy back off the shit that ain't for you, that's no longer aligned to you. And you worthy of that. You not for everybody, and everybody ain't for you. They not gonna be for you. But what you could do is just be like, oh, that's another piece of creation. That's another pixel of the Most High. I'm gonna let it go on. I'm gonna let it sit right there and let the Most High deal with it. Because oftentimes it's trying to fix other people's shit and be counselors and all of that to other folks while you trying to take on a project and help somebody through their shit. Half the time they don't even know what the fuck is wrong with them to help them through their shit. The only thing you could do is be an example to show them how to flow. And disassociate your shit, disassociate yourself from the bullshit, because it would drag you down. Trying to be a light in a dark space could drag you the fuck down. They could drown your light out. They could extinguish your light because they don't want to see you shine. You got to know that you're worth more than that. Take yourself out of that space. And that's the naked motherfucking truth right there, yo, we. Because people ain't real out here. They not showing their real self. They not. That shit is fake as hell. That shit is fake as hell. Fake. Secrets revealed. You got to be tuned in and tapped in. Looking at your intuition on a daily. Staying in touch with your intuition. Letting the Most High lead you. That gut feeling, that's a fucking warning system. Your gut is telling you something ain't right. Move around. Something ain't right. Move around. That's a whole clown over there. I need to move around. Come on, we. Yeah. Because again, it's a bunch of us that's not doing this. They don't. They don't feel safe. Or if they do feel safe, they feel safe around the fuck shit that they shouldn't even be around in the first place. Come on, Father, let's get some wisdom. Yeah. Yeah, use these cards, Father. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I am aware of your presence. Yes, you, the infinite intelligence, the breath of life, all of it, the all. Use these cards as tools to edify me, your weak, your willing, surrendered vessel. So bring these messages. Edify self first and foremost, so that I can edify you. Edify my weak, my peers, my brothers and sisters, so that we can come together and be edified. They could be edified, so they edify you, and we come together and unite and be edified. Let's get it. Come to the edge with this thing is on the bottom. Father said, come to the edge. Go all the way with this thing. Or get the hell away and breathe. Go somewhere else. Off to the edge where they feel like you done went to the edge just so you can breathe. Just so you can breathe. Maybe somebody feel like that. Maybe they feel like they need to get the hell away, like as far away as they can go, just so that they can breathe. Yeah, because feeling safe is on the board still. Going somewhere to the edge, or you feel like you on the edge and you just want to be able to breathe, that could be a thing too. Come on, Father. What's up in here that you can give us wisdom for your, a change in the wind. We saw that come out earlier. A change is in the wind. A change is in the wind. Somebody got to hold everything on their back right now. Yeah. This one? Nope. We got thinker. Somebody thinking about something, stuck in a train of thought, round and around and around and around and around, thinking about maybe feeling safe, how to get to feeling safe, a feeling of safety. Breathe, though. Again, this one just came out. But breathe means meditate, going into the spirit, getting in touch with yourself. Again, that indecision, tapping into your intuition is here. What is that? That's foundational. That's Yin. That's the number one. Getting back in touch with the number one. 2, coming together, unity. That's not what I feel, though. I feel coming back to that number one, that basic, that truth, that you. And we could even go that way and flip it, because yin, the yin and the yang, this right here is the second part of you, the duality. Because you have a spiritual essence and you have a physical essence. Your spiritual comes first. But to bring this physical in alignment with your spiritual, yeah, that's that basic, that number one. You come back into wholeness, completeness is what I was feeling. That oneness. Show that again. The yin and the yang. When you pull back and you see the picture of the yin and the yang is whole. They are whole. It is contained in two different energies contained in the whole. To come together and realize that brings you back to the one, the unit, complete, whole. It's a change here. Somebody thinking about it. Somebody got this rumination. How to change, I think. Or a change is causing you to think something that's going to take you back into yourself. That duality, recognizing that so you can come to whole. Come to whole by breathing, meditation, going into self, sitting in self on how to think about how to bring about this change. Coming into balance and unity with you. Is that right, Father? Is there anything else I should say? How to interpret this? Please give me the words. Source says to be whole. Source says to be whole. Is that right? Who am I speaking with? Eternal Lord of all. All right. All man. All of creation. Okay. All right. Have to be specific. Yes, coming back. A change is in the wind. Thinking about how we're going to breathe and meditate. Coming to the spirit. Using the breath of life. Also, I feel it's our connectivity. That duality, that spiritual and physical essence of us to come together, to come to wholeness and balance with that is definitely going to help us feel safe. And look what's behind feeling safe, yo. Intuition. Intuition and the ability to speak up. Speak up about what? All this fucking self-sabotage and betrayal that's right behind there. Why? Because it's going to lead us into a radical rebirth, and after the rebirth, joy is on the other side. These tears come to build us, to edify us, to make us strong. And that shit feel fucking terrible and just... Truth be told, the tears come to edify you. Truth be told, so you could do what? So you could see it and clean some shit up. When we clean it up, then that's when the happiness comes. Happiness, but there's so many of us out here still fucking sleep. Out here asleep, still taking naps. Still taking naps. Stuck between two worlds. Stuck between two worlds. Again, I'm feeling that duality, the physical with the spiritual. That yin card. Number 2. Not seeing how the whole thing come together. The completeness of it. The completeness of it. When I say completeness, complete community coming together, all of us. Come on, Father, how we work some light. Bring some light up in here. Well, we ain't activated it yet. Let's activate the light. Let's activate it. Come on, Father. Come on, Father. Thank you, Father, so much for these cards. Please use them as tools to deliver a message that would be edifying unto self so that I may edify you, the source. Use these tools to edify your wheat so that they may be edified and edify you, the source. Let us come together on how we activate our light in this day so that we can exponentiate the power using the law of doubling so that we can come together, boom, and increase our lumens so bright that we edify you, but also block out anything that would come to distort or disillusion us to bring chaos or confliction, confusion, any of it. Please, 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 is there anything else I should pray? Please give me the words. Source says to be ye transformed by the renewing of your spirit. All of us now. Renew the spirit. Renew your spirit. Radical rebirth is here. Renewing the spirit. Thank you, Father. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This energy on my hands. Yes, 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 yes. Cracked it open on all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance and serenity, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. You are the wheat. You are the wheat, and you are called for good bread. And it's time for us to come together. Father says community is here. Radical rebirth is going on. It's time for the sheep to come into the sheepfold. We got a third brow chakra coming up right here. Aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path, not this one. Inner vision, clear seeing. Inner vision, seeing clearly. The ability to see clearly. See what? I see this betrayal card. See what? The betrayal. Yes. Remembering who you are. Again. Remembering who you are. Can you see clearly? Can you see who you are, beloved? Secrets revealed. Secrets revealed. Can you remember who you are? Treasures uncovered. Initiations. Going into something new. Wounds are being healed. Important information. Wounds being healed. Radical rebirth. Inner fire, willpower, solar plexus chakra. What is passion? What's giving you that passion? Is it the betrayal? Right? Somebody betrayed you, pissed you off. That right there is a passion. It ignites something. Those experiences initiate you. They give you a clarity in seeing. Yes, they do. Future thinking. Make you think about some stuff. Yeah, they do. Recall your power, though. Recall your power. All of us do. To recall our power so that we can work this light. We need to recall it. See clearly. Who are you? Do you remember who you are? Do you remember who you are? See clearly. Radical rebirth here, we already saw it. What does it say? Renewal. Rebirth by light. Supernova. That's what you are. Category. Bad. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Unique. Yeah, baby. What are we back on here again? Unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional love, heart of the source. You are the heart of the source. You are the love of the source. Frequency, creation itself. Yes, we posted that today. Somebody said, all good things come from the Lord. I said, all things come from the Lord. All of it. The tares and the wheat, beloved. You think somebody can come and sow a tare in the Lord's wheat field and the Lord don't know about it? No, the Lord gave him permission. The Lord designed it to be such. Why? Because those tares push you. They push you to your greatness. They give you the adversity and the challenges that you need to grow so that you could ascend, so that you could learn, so that you could have a radical rebirth. So that you can recognize betrayal and deceit and sabotage so that you don't become that. It is a mirror reflection, a projection. It shows you part of what's going on the inside so that you can root that shit out. So that you can what? You can chop it up and clean it up and sweep it up and get it the fuck out. That's what it is. Learning experiences. What were we just saying, wheat? So that you can learn. That's what these tares are for. Earth, what is it? Intelligence, wisdom, transmission. It's all about learning. Interconnectedness, synchronicity is here. Again, what did we just say? Radical rebirth is still on the table. What did we just say? It's right back out again. Renewal, rebirth by light. We here to learn. Since we rebirth by light, let's go ahead on and work some light. Father, we ready to do it. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Yes. Baby, when I tell you I be getting excited, the Most High come through. Tenderness. Sacred inner space. Sacral chakra. Secrets revealed. Again. Paying attention. Some secrets being revealed. Some secrets being revealed. Inner clear vision again. Boom. Boom. Right here. Now just put them two back on the bottom. Right? Y'all see me pick them up. But what was on the bottom? Really, really, really. Clear vision. Clear. Clear seeing. Inner vision. Inner vision. Understanding. Overstanding. Them words don't exist for nothing. Retreating to recharge. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust it. This whole process is for us to learn. That's why we here. Let's get some light. Let's get some light. Activate it. We activate it. We activate it. Let's work it. Let's work it. Let's work it. Let's work it. We got retreating to recharge. Trust in the process. Dharma. Yeah. What is it? Who or what is triggering you? Say yes. What's triggering you? Let's pray. Our Holy Father, the source of creation itself, all of creation, the infinite, eternal, Lord of all of creation, that made creation by its infinite intelligence, containing the intelligence of the all, binding and connecting, animating us with this breath of life, the force. Yes, yes, yes. Put that force on these cards. Use these cards as your tools to edify self so that I can edify you, my Father, my source, my eternal Lord of all. Yes, edify the eternal Lord of all, the infinite intelligence using the breath of life. Yes. Yes, edify your wheat so that they may do the same. Be edified and edify the source of all. Yes. Let us unite over this message, over this commonality, mindset, renewed for our Dharma, so that we may be magnified, electrified, and made powerful. Brighten our lumens to push out anything that may distort, distract, come against us for chaos or confusion, to cause conflict in this day. We brighten ourselves. Protect us, Father. Protect us. Let us do your will. Come into alignment as heaven has already touched earth. We come into alignment to do the will of heaven here on earth, in earth, as it is done in heaven. Let all these things be done according to your authority. And if we be in alignment, please grant us your ashe or further words that we should pray. Are we in alignment? Do we have your ashe? All right, y'all, let's get it. I just said an extra little prayer in my head for the Father to keep us in alignment. Keep us in alignment. I know it's energies in this space to block everything out. Anything that might come against this message, to block it out so that we cannot be distorted. Increase our light, Father. Increase our lumens. Get our lumens up so that we can shine bright. So bright that anything that wants to come towards you with harm can't even get close. They can't even see you because you're so bright. They get close to you and they turn back blinded. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yep. Because you're not alone. You're not. The Father is with you. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors are with you. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You are not alone. You are not alone. Am I alone? No. Ancient ancestors stand beside you, stand beside me, all of us. Yes, yes they do. Yes they do. Yes they do. But what's triggering you, beloved? What is it? Something is triggering you. It's a mirror. Whatever it is that's pissing you off, that's triggering you, your purpose is probably in that. Your purpose is in that. And it's going to bring you into a radical rebirth. Radical rebirth. This hurt and betrayal and sabotage right here is something that you're going to speak up on. You are. And I believe you have an intuition about it. And Father says use it. Use it. Use your intuition. Speak up. Let your voice be heard. Get it out there. Work your light. Work your light. Work your light. This one? Yeah. Huh. Call back your power. Didn't we see that on the other one? Call back your power. Recall your power. Huh? Yes. Call back your power. Cut the cords on some shit. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. There's a whole bunch of stuff we tied to out here that is not for us. It's not for us. Community. It's not for you. Community. It's not for you. It's a whole bunch of shit in there that's not for you, Yahweh. But can you see it? Can you observe that? Can you see that everything that fucking glitter ain't gold? It ain't. Everything that glitter ain't gold. And you gonna have to take a chance on that. Come to the edge. What did I say? It's gonna have to be some shit you come to the edge on. You gonna have to take a risk on that. To leave some shit the fuck behind. Because there's some sabotage and there's some betrayal behind here. And you being reborn. And everybody ain't gonna want to see you do good. They just not. Can you come together on that? Back to self. Unity. Back to self. Again. But nope, we going round and around and around and around and around. On what? Some unfinished shit. Yahweh. Come on here with this thing. Anything else in this deck, Father? Yeah, it is. This right here. Alright, let's get it. What lights you up, yo? Again. What's triggering you? What's triggering you? What lights you up? This shit right here damn sure lights me up. It do. It make me want to speak up. I'm speaking up and speaking out right now. Pulling these cards. Do what? So we can see the terrors that's coming at us. Because there's some shit that's trying to take us the fuck out. So that you can't be about your whole week business. And carry out the mission of the Most High. Because that's what we came here for. So that heaven will can be done on earth as it is in heaven. And if you were a spiritual essence, a spiritual being inside of a physical earthly vessel, then heaven has already touched earth. Huh? And the kingdom is here. The kingdom is here. You're it. Huh? It cracked open. Trust that it's happening for you, not to you. The ever unfolding road so that you can continue to unfold, 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 and grow. Why? Because again, you going through a radical rebirth. Pushed by what? Betrayal and sabotage, them tears. That's pushing you to be great, to get your voice out there so that you can speak up, Yahweh. Huh? And it's teaching you to do what? Better boundaries. Get that shit the fuck away from you, yo. Because, look, people getting took out all the time because they don't have boundaries. Women getting took out all the time because they don't have boundaries. Hold on to your boundaries. Everything ain't for you. What did we say? Everything, we gonna run it back. Can you see? Observation. That every fucking thing ain't glitter. And shit that's got you motherfucking taking a risk about you coming to yourself with that thing right there. Now that part ain't risky, but that's what you need to do. But it's something down here that's got you feeling risky. Like you need to go to the edge with this shit thing. And you probably going around and around and around and around and around in your head about it. Something that's in your community or people that's around you. And guess what? That shit is not the fuck for you. It's not. It's not. There's some unfinished business in that you need to sweep up and clean up and clear out. Come back together with self. Come together with you. Understand that you spiritual first in a physical vessel. Here to do what? what the Most High said do. Fulfilling soul contracts. Your Dharma. Getting to this. To experience serendipity. Just to experience. You need to get a sip. We be getting hyped up, y'all. We do. We do. Father says breathe. Take a rest. Breathe, because we here to co-create some stuff. We are co-creators. Duality. Heaven touching earth. To do what? The will of the earth. Will of the Father. The will of heaven. We got to clean it up, though. Clean it up. Clean your space out. Radical rebirth here. Some people on this shit right here. Betrayal and fucking sabotage. To get you to self-sabotage. You got to speak up about that shit. Speak up and use your intuition. That's what's going to keep you fucking safe, yo. Keep you safe. Everything ain't for you. And the tears is here to show you what's for you and what's not. It's projection, baby. It's projection. That mirror image. Let's get some love out. Let's get some love. Father, come on. Creation itself is love. But love is a frequency, yo. It's a frequency. And everybody ain't on that high vibe. They not. They just not. They be on that low shit, on that bitterness, on that jealousy, on that envy. Yeah, like we not all equally made in creation. Like we all don't have access. Like we all not pixels of the Most High. Like we all not riding around here with a spirit. Some of them been infected. Some of them been taken over. Some of them so bamboozled and hoodwinked that they don't know what to do with themselves. They can't let go of the conformity. They can't come out of the illusion. It's inception. Dreams within dreams within dreams. Are you woke or are you really woke? Are you woke, weak, or are you still asleep? Are you woke or you still asleep? If you ain't watched that in movie with Inception, Leonardo DiCaprio, go back and check that shit out and get clued in and clued up on what it means to be really woke up. You might need to get a totem in your pocket so you can see whether you in reality or not, if you still in the fucking matrix. Come on, let's get some love. Let's bless these cards. Let's bless them. What? All right. Help us learn today. Help us learn today. Our whole, infinite, the eternal Lord of all that created all things. Everything in creation did you make by your infinite intelligence and connect and binds us by the breath of life. Ooh, bring me back, Father. Bring me back. Give us a message. Use these cards as your tools to give us a message. Edify me. Edify me so that I may edify you, Source. Yes, we are here to learn and to grow. And help me become so edifying and overflowing that I can share this message with my peers, with your wheat field, so that they too may be edified, so that we can unite. We can unite over a renewed mindset, so that we can come together and unify. And we can edify you, the Source, because we call for good bread. We called into alignment. We called here to do the work of you, the work of the Source. Yes, heaven touching earth to do a work. Call us into remembrance. Call us into remembrance. All these things I pray. Please block out anything that would come to distort, disillusion, cause chaos or confusion, any conflict against this message as I deliver it. Let me shine so bright that it blocks everything out. They can't even see. They blinded, turned away, and confused. If you would seal me and bind me in such a way, bind them out, block them out. Can you seal us, Father? Will you seal us with their ashe? Is there any other words that I should pray? Please seal us. All right. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Thank y'all so much for sitting me while we pray. Father says we have to give each deck its reverence. I can't just pick them up and get to going. Even though, you know, you see I have to stop and pray. I got to stop and pray. Anything in here? In here? The diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Set it down right upside down. People are not facing their ego. People don't want to see the darkness in themselves. But that's what the tears do. They come to project parts of you that need to be healed, that need to be addressed. And if we can't see the light in our own darkness, that's what keeps people in that, upside down truth. The prophetess of true power. I call back my power from all times and all places. I am my own. That's the third card. Pulling back your power. It's upside down though. We not pulling back our power. Our power is just out there. Out there with people that hurt us. Out there with people that talk trash. Out there with people who lie, steal, and deceive. Betray. Cause you some sort of grief. Making you feel unsafe. Your power belongs to you. Your light belongs to you. Your seed belongs to you. Every seed that you sow, I wouldn't care what you bought with it, beloved. If it was a hair tie, if it was some oil, it was a lip gloss, if it was some boxes, beloved, whatever it was. You went to the grocery store, you call the energy of your seed back. You don't leave your seed nowhere. Call it back. Call your power back. Somebody hurt you. That's why forgiveness is so, I know, I felt like my whole ears just, forgiveness is such a thing because it helps you recall your power back. You need to have all of your space open and cleared up so that you could call your power back in. You hear me pray to bind out and block out these energies. Yeah, they here. They in my space. Father allows them to be here so I can use my intuition and my discernment. So I can stay clued in and tapped in. If I had all the answers and everything cleared up and cleared out for me, I wouldn't have to operate on faith. I wouldn't have to put these tenets into use. That's why we have that. Tears to testimony, beloved, moving pain to purpose. Move pain to purpose. It's a whole lot of pain out here, but are we moving into purpose? Or are we letting it stay stuck and stagnant and give us root rot and eat us up from the inside out? This is a message you care about, share it out. You know, if you vibe, subscribe. Because this is what we here for. We sit here and chop it up so we could chop this shit the fuck up and get it the fuck out. Because it's stuff we need to do. We need to recharge, but we got to trust the process. Trust the process. Dharma. What's behind there? Abundance downloads. Regeneration. Success. What's behind that? Boom. Soul contracts. Fulfilling your soul contract. Why? Because it shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. It shall. It shall. You are spiritual first. Spiritual. Yeah, we know this cycle coming to an end. Yeah, baby. Anything else in this deck, Father? Let's get it. What you want to clarify? Remembering who you are? Remember who you are, Father says. Let's get it. Let's show them. Father says, remembering who you are. That's what we finna clarify. Let's get some love out on that. Get some love out on that. Get some love out on that. Yeah, because we got two in reverse. Seeing the darkness in your own light, or see the light in your own darkness, and calling back your power from all places, all times, all places. You are your own. You are whole. You are complete. You are whole. You are complete. Remembering who you are. Who are you? Spiritual essence, touching earth, residing in earth, using the 8 wonders of your earth so that you can fulfill your soul contract. That's who you are. And if you don't know what the 8 wonders of your earth is, go on back through them archives. We talk about it. We do. We talk about it. We chop that up too. Do we not, Father? Yeah, you chop that up. This. This. Our Lady of Exalted Light, I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all you need. The soul is all I need. Who are you? You are endless light, immortal light. Your light will never go anywhere. The Father said, let there be light, called you by light specifically. You are whole and you are complete. There is nothing missing. You are whole. You are complete. You are everything. You are everything. I recall back any word that I may have said that caused an error in my life. I call back any word that I may have said to put out an error into the universe in anybody else's life. I call back my word. I call it back. I call it back onto me. I am the giver of my word. I am the speaker. I am the sower of all of my seed. I call back my power onto self. I call it back. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Anything else in here, Father? Anything else in this deck? My eternal Lord of all, that made creation by its infinite intelligence and binds and connects us with the breath of life. Is there any further messages that you would have me bring from this deck? Ashe. Thank you. Father will jump out there and show his presence. Strong presence. And sometimes it's subtle, so soft, where you have to really slow down and use your intuition and feel it. Wait, have patience. Patience on the Father that will guide and show you exactly what it is that you are supposed to have, what you're supposed to do, which way you're supposed to move, all of that. Is this supposed to be upside down? I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. People do not realize their divinity. They don't. Deck is right. Yeah. People don't realize their divinity. That's right. People don't realize their divinity. That you, beloved, you are a pixel of the Most High God, Source itself, made by its infinite intelligence, the principal thing, wisdom, that the breath of life, the Spirit, connects and binds us all. It moves over the face of creation, over all creation, through it all. All things that the Father created for a purpose, a design. The tares and wheat sewn in together to show you that you are the wheat. It is your mirror. It is your reflection. And to see the light in your own darkness, your own duality, yes, that is the purpose. To learn, to remember who you are. Remember who you are. I hear Mufasa from the Lion King. Remember who you are. Do you know who you are? Are you tapped in? Can you discern? Right? Can you see when something is coming against your safety? That betrayal. Something that's pushing you to sabotage yourself. Anything else in this deck, Father? No. The Queen of Heaven and Earth, I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. All of you. Can you accept all of you? I don't know. Can you see the light in your own darkness? Can we see the light in the darkness of others? Can we see the light in the darkness of this plane, of this realm? Can we see the light of creation itself? I don't know. Interconnectedness, synchronicity. Can we see the light in the synchronicities in our connectedness? Can we see that the Father is what connects us all? The breath of life. That everything was called by its infinite intelligence and left a word on it, and we can look at the all and read the word of all. We can bring those pieces together because they are interconnected. We can bring them together and get the lessons so we can move into our Dharma. We can put some forgiveness out there so that we can make space and make room. So you can do this. What did Father say? Remember who you are. Renew your spirit. Renewing your spirit will help us remember who we are. I see the light in my own darkness. Face my egos and beliefs to feel free. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. That number 2 card, the yin, coming back to that basic one understanding. You are complete in your duality. Complete in your duality. Whole in your duality. The fact that you are spiritual and physical. Fully divine, fully human, having taken on the whole human being. You are both. And to see the light in your own darkness, baby, that's going to help us fulfill the soul contract and remember who you are. Remember who you are. Show them who you are. Show them who you are. Yeah. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. Mary Magdalene, apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Yeah, Father. Manifestation. Truth. But are you resistant? Are you resisting the truth? There was a story of a couple who was influenced by outside energies that the father had allowed to roam to and from in their garden. And instead of being truthful and vulnerable, they hid and made life really hard. Can you be naked? Can you see the light in your own darkness? Naked, vulnerable. Believe that this is the season. Season for you to do this. Step into your power. Cosmic power. So you can do what? Fulfill your soul contract. Remember who you are. Remember who you are, beloved. Remember. Who are you? You are the bridge between heaven and earth. You are fully human and you are fully divine. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. You are fully human and you are fully divine. And you have a work to do. And it's something that you desire. But this right here desires. Self-sabotage. What's right back behind it? Betrayal. Raw, naked betrayal. Can you be honest with you? Can you see the light in your own darkness? Can you see the reflection that the tears in your environment are showing to you so that you can remember who you are and you can make the change because you have a work to do, beloved. You have a work to do. You ready? You ready? Yeah, I feel it. Oh, yes. Cause somebody doing this. We finna live out loud. Yes, baby. Using that intuition. Surrender to it. Oh, yes. Surrender to what? The change. Cause we finna work some magic, baby. Cause you got all that you need. You got it all. Why do you have it all? Because you are fully human and fully divine. When you remember who you are, baby, what? Liberation, huh? And I'm taking the next one too because I can feel it. What is that, baby? Celestial alignment. And then what is behind that? Woo! Because you come from a divine lineage. When I tell you that you are the bridge between heaven and earth itself, who can you remember who you are? Do you even know your name? I got to do it. Worthiness is right back because you are worthy. Son of God, you are the wheat. Son of the Creator, the eternal Lord of all. Who divinely made by his infinite intelligence. Come on in here, able to work that breath of life, because you're finna do this. Radical rebirth. Right back again. And what's pushing it? The storm. The storm of betrayal, of sabotage, hurt, grief, envy, jealousy. Use the energy. Transmute it. How do we transmute it? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Bust it up so you can break it up. So we can chop it up. So we can get it the fuck up. So we can change this shit up. It's time to do it, y'all. Y'all ready? Ooh, I feel it, y'all. I feel it. Y'all ready? Let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Let's get it, my wheat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it up. And speak it out so we can push this shit out. Until the next time, y'all. With your favorite channel messenger, your girl Lati. Cause this right here, baby, is like a whole box of chocolates. You just never know what you're gonna get. You just never know what you're gonna get. Until the next down, we gonna call this one right here. Yeah, we didn't tell him. We didn't tell him. We need to tell him, don't we? We always gotta tell him. We gotta tell y'all. One more thing. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you with the love of the Lord of all. The eternal Lord of all. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you so much. I love you just like I love me. I love you enough to let you just be. Yes. And either you need to be away from thee or you need to be right next to me. Either way, I love you. I love you. And I love you until the next now on the Tears and Weed Tarot show. Where you show enough, never know what you're going to get. Again, Monty, just wrapping it up. We'll be back in a little bit. Okay? Ashe.